All right, that's close. We're in the neighborhood of what happened. It was 4 different Pixar films that came out of one lunch. I forget the 4 movies, but it was one. They call it like a $1 billion lunch because of the whoever was around that table. They came out with the four big ones. Forget which ones, but. Yeah, he wasn't wrong about Pixar. You're in the neighborhood. It does. Luke, I'm telling you. Make it haps, bro. I know Nico. Nico's a friend of mine. I mean, we can, I know Nico, yeah. He's a great dude. I like him a lot. Gracias. You talk about a redemption story? You know Nico's story? Oh yeah, it's great. What are Spurs doing? Hi Lise, how are you? Umbrellas up, indeed. How are things at the center tonight? Well, that's good. Sounds like it could be worse, but maybe it could be better. Saturday's looking really nice, Roland and Rachel. Oh no, great night. Beautiful night. Oh, it's busy, huh? Well, that's good. Makes the time go quicker, doesn't it? Makes the time fly by. Good Wednesday evening, almost a Tuesday. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center on what is a beautiful night. As I was just talking to Elise, it's really nice outside. Clouds have rolled in already, so weather changes already unfolding. Beautiful weather today. Yesterday, spectacular, right? Well, here we go. And the first thing was, though, a very chilly morning. Look at Kerrville and Fredericksburg, upper 30s. So that's going to be the darker blue contour. You can see that lighter blue, which are 40s, made it down to northwest Bexar County, Bernie, Comfort for sure, all of Bandera County, so Medina Lake, Lake Hills, Bandera, obviously. But then it did get down into Hondo, Uvalde for some upper 40s, 50 at New Braunfels, 49 even at Pleasanton, little isolated spot. They always get a little cooler than the city. Same could be true at Floresville sometimes, 49 out in Gonzales. So nice chilly morning. Will not be as chilly tomorrow morning. Looks like we'll see temperatures a little closer to seasonal, but it will be a nice morning Thursday. We could start seeing some light rain though. When I say nice, I'm talking about, temperature-wise. It's going to be cloudy, lower 60s. We're looking at, pretty much city and metro wide, but then some mid-50s out in the hill country. Maybe some isolated lower 50s, but no 40s expected tomorrow morning. 62 Seguin, 61 Lackland, 63 here in the city. So here's what we expect. Overnight, we're going to start to see a good feed of moisture come in from the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to not only increase the cloud cover, but then touch off a little bit of light rain. So let me just show you what we've got on the future model. There could be a few light sprinkles early tomorrow, so just be aware of that. You can see how that radar fills in. This won't be heavy rain. Could be a shower at times, but it won't be anything heavy that would cause any problems. I mean, it's just going to be, well, light rain does cause problems, especially at 7 in the morning during rush hour. So please be very careful tomorrow morning on your commute. If you can, I would allow some extra time because it's going to take a little while longer. Oh, pardon me. If this rain starts to fall. And notice that there are a couple of little yellow pockets showing up. So again, it's not out of the question for it to see, just a couple of heavier downpours out there, but no strong storms. Floresville got down to 40, Alyssa? 40 on the nose? You've got to be kidding me. Love you too, Gabriella. How you doing? Hey, Tony. Does she want some rain? How's she doing? Hope she's feeling better. Good evening, Ella. Oh, I know, right? Nice taste of fall. Good stuff. Paul, yeah, coming in tomorrow. So again, and this isn't even the earliest. I was seeing, look at that. I mean, that's some pretty good showers beginning as early as maybe 4 in the morning. Wait. Even back it up to 1. Whoa. So now let's roll it into the afternoon, and we start getting into the upper 70s, some 80s. Oh, that really thinned out. Earlier model predictions had a few healthy downpours in this hour. This is the IBM, which has done a phenomenal job this week on rainfall predictions. So yeah, it really thinned out from what it showed us this afternoon. So remember, what happens with a computer model is that there's always live data being plugged in, and the model is reissuing its forecast. And so as more conditions are plugged into the model, and as we get closer, obviously every hour is moving closer to the event, what it shows on the likely event can change, and that changed considerably from what I had earlier. Earlier, I had a pretty good cluster of thunderstorms developing by the afternoon hours of Thursday. But this time, it looks like a couple of downpours out west towards Carrizo Springs and Crystal City, but not too much in San Antonio. Now you can see some storms blowing up late tomorrow night, early Friday, northern Valverde County, left side of your screen. So that's going to be north of Del Rio. And then in the morning hours, that's when some heavier downpours are occurring across the city. There's noon, and we start getting a pretty good line developing. There's the I-35 corridor, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then some afternoon action could be around here. So let's take a look at some other models, shall we, while we're here? It's always good to look at a second opinion. I want to first try the... All right, that was the HRRR. So let's actually now try the IBM. This is the one that's been doing a really good job. So not as much in the morning, but definitely there between 6 and 8 a.m. And then there's the afternoon action. Pretty similar. Out to the west, very similar. Early Friday, line develops, pushes into the city Friday afternoon. So yeah, very similar model prediction. Pretty good consensus. One more, and it's going to be the NAM 3-kilometer resolution. Same in the morning. Boy, that's a good consensus on all of it. A little more action in the afternoon. Okay, I'm going with this one at 10. Especially when there's a consensus, I'll go with the one that's going to show the most. Let's prepare for the most and be ready for that, right? So that's the one I'm going with. One more time on the timing. 6 to 7 a.m., we've got scattered areas of pretty good rain. Tomorrow morning, okay? So be prepared for rain Thursday morning's commute. And when I say be prepared, it just means leave extra early. You don't want to be in a rush when we got wet roads. That's my point. Get up a little earlier so you can, plan for delays, plan for being stuck in traffic because of an accident. Gosh, Highway 90. I meant to look at that one. Anybody know if they cleared, hey Jacob, have they cleared 90 West or reopened? That was really bad earlier. Was that a fatal accident?
I don't think we know anything.
Oh, okay. Thanks, David. Friday early, and look at the storms that develop out west, and this is right on the money. Yeah, and then you can see the heaviest storms for us Friday afternoon.
Wanted to add some more context, like after falling to the rockets.
So, most of the prediction was Friday up to about midday, early afternoon. But because we have the Severe Prediction Center putting us in a 1 out of 5 risk tomorrow and Friday, and then even tomorrow, a 2 out of 5 risk if you're in Del Rio. This is why we have weather impact alert days set for Thursday, Friday, both. Storms that could produce damaging winds and hail as early as Thursday afternoon. Really not in the morning stuff on Thursday, but tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, out west especially, and then Friday, mainly morning into the early afternoon now. So what you need to do is stay weather aware. Download the KENS 5 app. Stay tuned to KENS 5 News, because again, the forecast changes. It changes every couple of hours when the models are ingesting new live data, new current conditions, and re-rendering forecast. Okay. I have seen it be 70. Oh yeah, I know, right? Hola, Adriana. ¿Cómo estás? Is this front that is holding the hurricane away from Texas? So somewhat, yes. There's a front in the Gulf right now. The one that moved through has gone stationary, and is what's going to be the early rain tomorrow is going to just be some good sea breeze action. The lifting mechanism, the trigger, is going to be that stationary front to our south, backing up as a warm front up towards South Texas. So that's one of the catalysts. And then we've got the front sweeping in from the west. But yes, both are what help keep Rafael out to our east. Okay, speaking of which, let's take a look at our hurricane Rafael. A Cat 2 with winds of 105 miles per hour. Made it up to Cat 3 status over western Cuba earlier today. But right now it's re-emerging out over the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. And it's expected to take a hard left. Early model predictions, and when I'm saying, plural, because the spaghetti models were taking it up towards Louisiana. But now it's expected to take a pretty hard left into much cooler waters, much less conducive environment that has now seen fronts, and it'll be really difficult to get anything going out where it's headed. So it's expected to weaken to a Cat 1, weaken to a tropical storm as we get into the weekend and even start of next week. So let me show you something about November hurricanes. Here's the history. An unnamed one, 1935, that hit Florida. Nicole, just 2 years ago. And then in 1985, Hurricane Kate hit northwest Florida's panhandle. Nothing has hit Louisiana. Nothing has ever hit Texas in the month of November. And it was a handful in October. In recorded history, we've only had, I know it's less than 10, I forget the exact number. But between 5 and 10 historically for October even. So it's very rare. Yes, a little bit, Adriana. This is our Great Day essay coffee mug. It's a great night essay. Come on. What do you think?
It's a great night in the Lahoud.
Yeah. Oh, great night in the Lahoud. I like it. Hanak used to commute to SA to work. Now working half a mile from the house. Don't have to worry about wet roads. Yeah, see? Exactly. Isn't that nice? Because I'm telling you, once there's an accident in San Antonio in the morning, man. And that's why earlier 90 was a parking lot. It was just a sea, when we were looking at it on our TransGuide cameras, of headlights. They weren't moving. As a matter of fact, I believe I have access to said TransGuide. No? I used to have it. Oh wait, let's see if it's, no. Guess we don't have it on here anymore. But yeah, I used to have a TransGuide button on there. Maybe this one? No. Anyway. All right, so back to, what do you guys want to see? We looked at future radar. Now let's look at the 14-day forecast. Good evening, Ashley. San Fernando Cathedral. So the next 2 days, weather impact alert days with 60% chances of showers and what could be some strong thunderstorms. Again, a 1 out of 5 risk. It's not probable, but it's possible. And it's not a very high probability. It's a very low one. In fact, it's a 20% chance, because when we say 1 out of 5, we're at a 1. Del Rio at 2. And then it'll be the same for Friday, that we could see one of these isolated severe storms crank up and have a little bit of small to moderate size hail, or even produce some damaging winds. Here's the good news. We get all of this out of there, both of these systems, because remember, one front to the south for Thursday, one front coming in from the west for Friday. Everything's out of the way for a nice looking weekend. November 9th and 10th will be partly cloudy, even mostly sunny Sunday. Highs 76 to 81. Veterans Day Monday, mostly sunny 82. And then rain chances return. Very slight Tuesday, 30% Wednesday. And then that'll be it. Right now, all of next week, the 14th through the 20th, are rain-free forecasts. 16th and 17th weekend, highs right around 80, looking pretty good too. Any snacks? No, not right now. Not right now. Tamina's good. Oh no, broken finger. Oh no, wow. How soon on the surgery? I'll be praying for you. If you put your left shoe on the wrong foot, it's on the right foot. It's a good point. Amanda's getting married Saturday. Guys, Amanda's getting married Saturday. Yeah. Right, Amanda?
This is tambourine.
This is awesome. Come on, David.
No tambourine?
For Amanda,
She deserves better than that.
you're right. That's a really good point.
I don't have my moral.
Because David's got his tambourine, which we usually break out for birthday celebrations. But today, we all looked at him, Dave, and he said, Amanda deserves better than that. And she does. Amanda, who are you marrying? I love love. That's so cool. Good for you. That's so cool. Find out tomorrow. All right. Yay, Amanda. Bum, bum, ba-da. All right. So Saturday looks great for you. Northeast breeze, because we'll be behind the system, 76. Is it an outdoor wedding? Because it looks good. That's so cool. By the way, I'm an ordained minister. I love marrying people. So if anybody ever needs an ordained minister, here I am. I really enjoy doing weddings. I really do. I love love. Yeah, let's give her some love. Yes, see, Adriana, I was just saying that. I can indeed. Well, I don't know if I can marry couples, you know. Sorry. But I do that all the time. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, John and Mary, I married them. And you're like, you what? What kind of weirdo? Yeah, it's a great understanding. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm an ordained minister. So, all right. And it's btaylor@kens5.com. That's usually the best way to get a hold of me on my email. btaylor, as in Bill Taylor, btaylor@kens, the number 5.com. So what else, guys? After Friday, we're done for a while. I mean, this chance of rain is midweek, and it's only 30%. Best rain chances are over the next 48 hours, and then we're really kind of shutting down shop for a bit. We were talk about shop being shut down. The We Are Closed sign was up for all of September and October, and then we finally got some good rains. And that Monday night rain, wow, that was the best rain we've had in 2.5 months, because it was early September. We had about 1.5 inches.
Can I share a story?
Yeah, absolutely. You got my email. Absolutely, David.
On Monday night, I was at home finishing up some stuff.
Monday night, home, finishing up a few things.
Rain was coming down good.
Right.
Biggest thunderclap I ever heard. Nearly made me fall out of my seat. 10 seconds later, the apartment complex fire alarm started going off.
Wow.
And they kept going off for 45 minutes.
So lightning was right on top of you. If it,
It's the loudest thunderclap I've ever heard.
Yeah, loudest thunderclap you'd ever heard. And if that's ever been your experience, that means that lightning occurred right on top of you. Because what thunder is, remember, you have to have lightning to have thunder. And lightning makes thunder. The song is not true. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Not true.
Not scientific.
Now, women only love you when you're playing. Say, come and they will go. So not only am I an ordained minister, I could be the wedding singer as well. It's a 2-for-1. No, not really. I don't sing. That's most singing I do. But honestly, you don't need that. Okay, thunder does not only happen when rain has nothing to do with lightning and thunder. In fact, interesting story. Monday night, I showed there was a bolt of lightning, literally 25, maybe up to 30 miles away, in downtown San Antonio. The storms were not even in Bexar County yet. They were literally Medina County up to about Medina Lake, and they got 4 to 5 inches of rain Monday night. That was where the storms were. There was a rogue bolt of lightning because we have a lightning tracker here on our radar. And when I saw it, I pointed that out because, again, I always try to show you that you don't have to be under the storm to experience lightning. When thunder roars, get indoors. If you hear thunder, lightning can strike where you're standing. Lightning is very dangerous. And so, yeah, true story. So when that clap is right on top of you, what's happening is lightning heats the air. I mean, that fast. And so let's give it an easy number. We'll say it's 50 degrees, right? Up in the top in that thunderstorm, right? Maybe even less. The higher you go, obviously, the less it is. Well, you're heating the air so fast. What happens in the physics of the atmosphere is that air expands when it's heated. So you're heating it so fast, the expansion is so fast, it creates thunder. That's what you're hearing, the rapid expansion of air. Maria, end of November. But I was just talking about this to my wife. We've had hurricanes in December. We've had them in January. It's happened. So it's very rare, but it's happened. And so, yeah, usually out at sea, but they've formed every month of the year. But hurricane season does wrap up at the end of this month. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up for me on this awesome Wednesday night. Jacob, what's the big story tonight, my brother? Sorry to interrupt. He's going over things with our director, Ray Silva. Ray, how you doing, man?
We got a bucket of fun tonight at 10.
Buckets.
Buckets of fun.
Usually it's just handfuls.
Spurs are wrapping things up, or?
Spurs did not get buckets of fun tonight.
Yeah, they played your Houston Rockets, didn't they? Yeah, Luke's a Houston guy. But we're down without Sohan, that hurts. So, and Pop. Yeah, God bless Pop. Y'all be praying for Popovich. We don't know anything else yet, do we, David? On Pop and how he's doing? I mean, no news at all on what the medical issue is, but it's definitely serious. I mean, he's been out, and it's still indefinitely is the word they're using, right? No word of a return. God bless him. So what do we got, Mr. Rodriguez?
Well, tomorrow's a huge day for the Fed. So, thinking of cutting interest rates?
Ooh, huge day for the Fed tomorrow. Thinking about cutting rates.
Yeah. And Wall Street's reacting
Like
to
that.
the election, too.
Wall Street went crazy today. All our 401ks were
In other money news?
really
Mega
helped.
Millions. Huge on Friday.
Mega Mill coming up, what, 3.5 now?
134, I think.
334. All right. Thank you, brother. Yeah, see, like how many of you guys still in the pool for here at Ken's? I'm priced out. $5, I'm out. I mean, I like playing for $2, but you're talking about $5? No, that's not happening. Sorry, guys. All right. Love you all. God bless you. And we will see you on Ken's 5 News at 10.